If he goes below, the gates will open. He must be stopped. What's up, fiends? My name is Alucard, and today we'll be diving into the new horror film, Abaddon's Pit, from our friends at Bayview Entertainment and 454 Productions. First off, I'd like to thank Bayview Entertainment for sending a copy to watch and review for you guys. They're a really cool company that releases all kinds of great indie cinema. They also have a free streaming service called IndieBox, where you can check out a lot of their films. I'll have links in the description box below, so be sure to check them out. Now, let's jump into the pit. Abaddon's Pit is directed by the duo of Jason Egan and Matthew Nash, and it stars Jeff Ayers, Lawrence Traylor, Faith Kelly, Alyssa Talbot, Ben Bacco, and Amy Zubieta. We begin by meeting Dave Kelvin, a man who is grieving the death of his wife, Samara. He inherits the rural property of his Aunt Judy, who mysteriously disappeared, or so he thinks. Living nearby is his socially awkward cousin Gareth and his wife Faith, who is the steadfast leader of the local church. While rooting around the property, Dave discovers cassette tapes of Alan Volts discussing such phenomena as time travel and other otherworldly topics. Dave then wanders off to discover a triangular pit in the middle of nowhere. Dave slowly becomes obsessed with this pit. He returns again and again to attempt to discover what it is. He first brings his cousin Gareth to the pit, with Gareth stating that it's bottomless. In the meantime, Dave has discovered Aunt Judy's mutilated dog and a bizarre dime. So now Dave and Gareth try to find out how deep the pit goes. They tie a frozen piece of black ice to a rope and descend it down the pit. He comes back still intact, but with a flame on top. What is going on here? They next try a dead fish that comes back alive. So yeah, some definite Pet Cemetery vibes here. Meanwhile, Faith appears to be preparing for a ceremony. Dave makes the ultimate decision to descend into the eternal darkness of the pit. What will he find? And will he come back the same? You'll have to watch and find out. So what might you not like? There is heavy use of CG on items coming out of the pit. Some of it looks okay, but some are kinda terrible. I really wish they would have used practical effects here, as I think that would have enhanced this movie even further. I get it though, it was probably cheaper. The other thing that might put some people off is that this movie gets weird. We spend a lot of time in the pit, where it turns into an art house piece. It didn't bother me, I kinda liked it to be honest, but I do think that may turn off a few folks. Now on to the good stuff. The acting in this movie is phenomenal. This is one of the best acted indie films I've seen in a very long time. The three leads in particular just nail it. Jeff Ayers, who is primarily known for his comedy, plays the grieving widower with sympathy. Lawrence Traylor as Gareth is an absolute hoot. The character reminds me of Donnie from the show Orphan Black, but a little more rural. And Faith Kelly as Faith steals the show here. She's enthusiastic and sincere with her concern for her flock. Yet, she has a fierce, domineering side. Put it this way, I certainly wouldn't mess with her. I also enjoy the cinematography quite a bit, and the fact that they just go balls to the walls artsy in the final act. If you want to try something a little bit different, this is the movie for you. So for my rating, I'm going to give Abaddon's Pit 4 bats out of 5. I'd recommend it to fans of Phantasm, The Visitor, and even Pet Cemetery. Abaddon's Pit explores how we cope with grief and just how far we're willing to go to uncover the truth. Until next time, adios, Bella Lugosi.